Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video, and today I'm going to be doing something different. Well, actually I'm going to be doing two different things today. First is, I just want to sit down and talk with you guys, and just be real. And usually I'm real, but there'll be no edits, no cuts, no nothing. This will just be a full-on reel of things. And the second thing is, today declares my 1 year of being on YouTube. And I'm not just doing this for me, but I'm also doing this for you guys. Because if it weren't for you guys, and it weren't for me, and if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. And just how long you guys have been sticking around and sort of like supporting this channel and helping me support this through this whole situation. And just a whole year, it's been crazy, and just a lot has changed, and it feels like the times have changed. It feels like a lot has happened within a year. Like, it feels like it's been longer than just a year because of this whole, everything's just been happening, and it's been really amazing. It's been interesting. It's been wild. It's been fun this whole year of YouTube, and how I basically debuted basically off of a laptop doing my introduction video where I couldn't edit, and because Adobe wasn't supported by a Chromebook, and now coming to here where I'm editing videos like crazy day by day, week by week, and doing all sorts of things and exploring new things and expanding my content. It's been crazy, and my debut and all, July 19th being my debut on my channel, at least, and creating my channel. I debuted on YouTube in May or in June of last year because of T, because over to T Incorporated. He did his channel, he invited me, he invited Alex, he invited Brandon, he invited Isaiah, and we all did this sort of thing. We were doing Smash Bros. And next thing you know, we wound up basically expanding ourselves and opening up and broadening our own channels because of this. And we use that or incorporate it as the main channel, but and to hang out and do all sorts of things. But now we've kind of have our own channels, and we've been doing our own things, sort of thing. If it weren't for that channel, but just how far it's been, because it's crazy that I've done so much within a year, like 174 videos within a year, and I've gotten up to 105 subscribers in a year. That is just blows me away, blows my mind away, and it just makes me really happy. By the way, I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts, Beetlejuice here. Love this shirt a lot. It's one of my favorites, without a doubt. And one of my favorite hats here, Dark Side. And yes, I have hat hair. I know. So it says Dark Side on the side here, and then we flip it back. It says DC Collection by Jim Lee. I think it's really cool. It's one of my favorites, without a doubt. And I have tons of hats, and I'll show you guys more of my hats, and I'll show you more of like all this other stuff I have going on here. But maybe I'll do a room tour another day. I'll save that video for another day. But you can definitely see behind me the Infinity Gauntlet poster, one of my favorite Marvel comics, one of my favorite novels, and next to the Infinity War over there, which you guys saw just a second ago. But I couldn't have done this without you guys, through your support, through your help, and all these suggestions, and keeping this channel engaging and lively and fun and all this other stuff. And it just means a lot for your support throughout this whole thing. And I still just can't believe how far I've come a long way, and how much this is really, I've changed over time, and just as a YouTuber and just personally, a lot has happened, and I couldn't thank you guys enough, honestly. Excuse me. So I don't know what to say. It really has been an amazing journey, and I'm gonna keep this going, and I might keep doing this every year. Maybe I'll do like this again in 2 years. Maybe I'll do this in 4. We'll see what happens. But for now, I just figured I'd do this for today, and just hope you guys like this, and I hope you enjoy this, and just want to give this a big special message and shout out to you guys and everything, because I remember just obviously starting YouTube, and then now here I am. It was just quite a journey, and that's kind of half the part of being a YouTuber, is the journey itself, and then where you go from there afterwards, and you just keep on trucking, honestly. But don't worry, I'll get into you guys' suggestions, and keep leaving those suggestions, those requests, and everything. I make sure I get to those as much as possible, and As of right now, I'll try to do the best I can. Adobe is kind of being very weird. It's some reason it's having like this weird error message that, like, because the thing is, I have done 2 videos already. They're finished. They're ready. They're edited. They're fully done. Problem is, they just need to be rendered and exported, and they won't be rendered or exported because of something like apparently the thing is I need to clear up storage, and I cleaned up all my storage. I cleaned up apps, I deleted images, I deleted all sorts of things that I needed, and apparently that wasn't good enough because even though it said like it needed only like millibytes or gigabytes of storage, it still won't. It still needs me to delete stuff, and everything else I need kind of kept on my personal social media and everything else, and on this personal device. So hopefully those will happen sometime soon. If not, those will be done and those will be rendered and they'll be finished and just ready to be going. They're ready. They're fully edited and everything. So I might as well tell you what those videos were, because I've been trying to anticipate and have you guys hyped for these videos and everything. So I might as well tell you them. So I was talking about this top 6 video, and I was hyping it up. I wanted you guys to get excited, like, ooh, a bit curious, like, what is the topic going to be, and such. It was just going to be top 6 Masked Singers. It would have been season 3, because I did seasons 1 and 2 with my top 12, my top 12 video, and it would just been me saying my 6 favorite singers of season 3, my favorite artists of season 3, and such. So, like I said, because season 1 and 2 I finished, and season 3 was still going on when I finished that video, and I finished editing and uploaded it. So I was like, I can't do this now because it's still going on. The show's going on, so I can't be in fully saying, oh yeah, let's talk about season 3, guys. But anyways, so I wanted you guys to get excited about that, and that will happen hopefully sometime soon. But that's fully finished and edited. It just needs to be exported and rendered, and hopefully Adobe can work, and then we can smooth things out. And the other thing I had was a double feature, which would have been 2 movies for 1 review, and that was going to be I was gonna have done a Godzilla review. It would have been of Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, and it would have been also of Tokyo SOS. So you would have had 2 movies in 1 review, and I had a blast talking about those movies and edited them, and it was awesome, and I had a lot of fun watching them too, because they're one of my favorite Godzilla movies, and I think they're one of the best in my opinion. Definitely top 10, top 5, definitely somewhere in there without a doubt. No questions asked, without a doubt. So hopefully those will be done soon, and I can have those exported and rendered, and you guys can see those soon. But I try to keep them under wraps for a little while, so maybe you guys can brew up a little bit of curiosity, but it's fine. So if you guys ever check those out, and hopefully when those are finished, you guys check those out when those happen. So that's what's gonna be happening for that. After this video, maybe I'll not necessarily after today, but maybe sometime within this week, I'll maybe do a room tour. Maybe I'll showcase my collection, because I did do video game collection, and I have also other things I can showcase. Like I have my collection of Funkos here, going to maybe hey, I got this for that, and I got this year and that year, etc. I have a bunch of action figures over there, Godzilla toys, and all sorts of things there. You can't really see that well, but they're there. Next to ATST, and over there in the distance, next to that Panther poster, and there's a Toy Story frame over there. So we'll do that. There's my shelf I can maybe show off. There's all sorts of things I can maybe go into, backstory, and kind of go, hey, this is where I got this, and this is how I got that, and this and that, and all these other characters, and all sorts of things that I have collected. If you guys want to see that, let me know, and I'll look into that as soon as possible, without a doubt. And I have VHS tapes, I have DVDs in my room, so I could show those off, and I have a big movie collection too, but those would have to be live, because it's going to take a while to really just edit those videos. So I'll have to do those live streamed, and hopefully you guys like those. So that's if you guys want to see that. If not, it's no biggie. But I will still do you guys' suggestions and requests, and I will keep those in mind throughout this whole pandemic, and make sure you guys just stay safe and stay clean and all these other things throughout this whole situation. And just want to take this time just to have a special message, just to say I couldn't have done it without you guys, and how far I've come a long way, and and how long I've been wanting to do YouTube, and I finally have done it. It's so surprising. I've done it for a year already. It feels like I said, it's been longer because I remember back in like 2014, 2015, I wanted to do YouTube for a while because I was inspired by many people. Because when I wanted to do YouTube, when I thought of the idea, it was back like obviously 5 to 6 years ago. And at the time, I watched so many different YouTubers. I was like, I want to do that, but I want to do that, and I want to do this and that, and those other things. And then I came to the realization that why don't I just do all of it? So I saw many reviewers, and my first reviewers were John Flickster, aka the Flick Pick, Chris Stuckman, and then Jeremy Johns. Those guys just made me inspired to kind of want to review movies and talk about movies. And whenever after watching these guys, I watch a movie and then go. I remember thinking, okay, how do I want to review this movie? How would I critique it? How would I do this? How would I do that? And this was before I started YouTube because I was 13, 14 years old. Couldn't really do YouTube because my folks were worried of the fact of my underage sort of situation. But now, being 18, turning 19 in 2 months, in 2 months actually. What are the odds actually? Time really flies by, honestly. It really truly does. So in 2 months, turning 19, now I was 18, turning 19. I'm able to kind of, they were just like, okay, yeah. They kind of went with it, like, sure, like, this is something you want to do. And I was like, this is going to help me out in the end because not only was this something I wanted to do for fun and just out of, like, a fun passion, because I didn't think of to do this at first, but because of this, this kind of could help me out in my career. I'd like to get into filmmaking. I want to get into movie directing. And I love doing this. I love doing this a lot, and I think this is really fun, and I really enjoy this because I have a lot of fun doing this. I enjoy doing these little things. I do these videos and all sorts of stuff for you guys and all, and for myself. But eventually, I want to get into filmmaking. I want to get into movie directing. I've explained that before. I'll explain it again. I have scripts upon scripts I'm writing that I've been writing for years, and I'm still working on them. I have 2 drafts for one idea, and I have also the other ideas I've been working on that I want to make them as movie adaptations, film adaptations, and all these other things. And both what filmmaking to me and doing YouTube have in common for me right now is they are something that I'm very passionate about and I enjoy doing. And that goes to anyone out there that wants to pursue a career. If you want to pursue a career in, it doesn't have to be filmmaking. It could be cooking. It could be teaching. It could be science. It could be music. It could be dance. It could be singing. It could be acting. It could be writing. It could be drawing. It could be businesses, like economics. It could be history. It could be any of that stuff. You want to be passionate about that. If you want to pursue your career, you keep going for it. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise what you should or should not do. Listen to your heart, because in the end you'll know what's right, and you'll feel it in your gut, you'll feel in your heart that this is something you want to do. And if you don't pursue it, you're going to regret not doing it in the long run. So better keep your heart in mind that whenever you want to pursue a career, you're going to definitely want to, if you want to be passionate about that career, you use that to your advantage, and then you keep pushing and trucking for that career. It may get tough, it's going to get hard, and it's definitely hard, it's definitely rough and everything. It's going to be difficult, but in the end, it will be worth it. It's going to be satisfying when you reach your main goal, you reach your final goal, you hit that bell, you ring that bell, like climbing up the rope in gym. You reach that rope, and you reach that bell, you ring it, you're finally there. You're just sent on your way there. You're finally reached that peak. Now it's just a matter of time if you stop or do you keep going. And then you gotta keep going, because it's gonna be something you'll love. And this is something I love. And both these things help me out in the long run. This helps me out in terms of just, maybe I'll get noticed, maybe I'll get publicity, but that's not why I decided to do YouTube. I wanted to do this for fun. And if it weren't for reviews, like I said, going back to Flickster and then Stuckman and then Johns, those guys really made me want to watch and review movies. And then I saw gamers like Blitzwinger and the K-Wings and also other YouTubers I saw doing gaming. They inspired me that I wanted to do gaming. And then all these other things I saw and took and it sort of was inspired by. And in terms of top tens, I wasn't necessarily inspired by these people, but I saw Watch Mojo, and I was like, I could kind of do that, sort of like do top tens of like my favorite movies, my favorite characters, doing my favorite comics, doing this, best movies of this, worst here or that, etc. And just trying to broad out my channel and expand upon it with its content, not just be exclusive to one thing, because I never wanted to be exclusive to one thing. I don't want to be exclusive to just games or movies or comics. I want to also just be able to try and do everything. And that's what I'm doing with this channel, and I hope to keep doing more with that and keep expanding upon it, opening up new ideas and opening new horizons to this channel. Especially a lot's going to change for this channel in terms of the channel, and a lot's going to change for me personally and all this other stuff, and a lot's that's going to happen within a year, and a lot was going to happen within 2, and etc., and so forth, and just a lot of change is coming, that's for sure, but a good change. It's going to all make sense in the long run, but a good change is going to happen. So with that being said, I hope sometime in August, fingers crossed, we could start working on that short film, because I'd really like to do that and put that on the channel sometime soon, and start shooting and start doing stuff like that, and then take it from there, and I'll keep you guys posted and updated on the whole thing. And if you guys want to know more, let me know on details, and I'll try and get to them as much as possible. But I'm hoping we'll start shooting in August, so that's what I'm thinking right now. Well, actually, maybe not shoot in August. Maybe we'll probably get auditions and maybe start getting cast in August. And then if we can start shooting in August too, that'd be great. But I don't think that's going to happen within a month. We'll see what happens. But a lot can happen. A lot can change. So we'll just see. We'll just have to take time as we go. As much as things are moving pretty fast, we sometimes just got to stop and look around once in a while, because you might miss it, honestly. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you might miss it. As Ferris Bueller was once quoted. And honestly enough, I still can't believe that Ferris Bueller was my first review. Some reason, I just watched Ferris Bueller and I said, you know what? I was like, let's review Ferris Bueller. And it just gave me that idea, and I just figured, sure, why not? And then I stand by that quote, honestly, for many reasons. For just how much that is very relatable. And Ferris Bueller is just a great movie. It really is. There's nothing really... It's flawless. It's almost flawless, but still it's flawless. It's a fun movie. It's great. I just wanted to take this time just to thank you guys so much on your support throughout this whole situation, throughout this whole channel, and I will continue to do so, and hopefully you guys can stick around and stay along for the journey, because there's going to be a lot that's going to happen, and it's going to go by pretty fast. But let's take the time to stop, look around, and also just be observant and just enjoy things once in a while. It doesn't hurt to realize that time is moving on, and people are changing, and the world is changing, and people personally are changing. But let's also enjoy ourselves. Let's also have some fun. Let's also do that. And there's nothing wrong with doing both moving forward, but also being in the moment. And that's what's the best thing about right now. And that's the best thing about the present is that it's a gift. And yes, I just quoted both Ferris Bueller and Kung Fu Panda. Don't judge, okay? They're both great movies. So make sure you leave your suggestions and your suggestions, your requests in the comments section as always, and etc. I think that's going to be all for this video. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for your support, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I will keep bringing you guys better content and more content as this is going on and keeps going by. And I appreciate your support and your patience in the channel, because a lot happens and everything, and luckily things are just going a lot better for me and a lot better for this channel too. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. And make sure you ring that bell to be notified of new videos, new content, all that and more. And if you can let me know in the comments if you like this video, and what you like about this video, and what do you want to see coming soon to the channel. Do you want to see more awesome news? Do you want to bring that back? Should we bring that back? I'd love to if we could. If we could, I would. If you guys want it, I will do it. So, I will only bring back awesome news if you guys want it as well. So I will do that. Leave your suggestions for TV shows, movies, video games, comics, vlogs, and top tens, all that fun stuff and more. And make sure you share the video with your family, your friends. That way they can join in the fun. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and then check out my channel. I do all sorts of top 10s, gaming, vlog, all sorts of things. For basically anyone and everyone. I am a very general audience person because I can talk about I can review a R-rated movie one day and then the next day review a Disney movie. And then same goes for gaming. I could talk about and play something like God of War or Mortal Kombat and then the next day play something like Mario or Smash Bros. So I'm very in that range of things and whatnot, etc. Look out for hopefully one day I can get those videos in soon, the top 6 in that double feature. And I also want to point out real quick that I want to point out the I guess the support that I have for being able to use those images, those photos, and those clips of those videos and the sound effects and all that other stuff I used for that top 6 video because I want to use my fair use because I could get copyright at this point. I'm reaching that point where YouTube can block my content, so I gotta be risky. I gotta be very careful. It's stupid how the algorithm is right now, but with everything and the whole COPPA, but it's stupid, but I gotta be careful and I gotta be a little more smarter. So that's what I gotta do. But make sure you once those are uploaded, make sure you check those out. Those were a really great time. I had a blast making those. And then I'll make sure to look into your guys' suggestions, requests, and all that fun stuff and more. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, I do all sorts of content. So I'm a general audience person, so you could be sort of more or less any age demographic. Doesn't matter, just as long as we are very respectful for each other and you can respect me, I can respect you, and we can all kind of like agree to disagree in a respectful way. If you can say, hey, I don't like this because A, B, and C, without being very like disrespectful, then I think I can agree, and then we can agree in a way and say, hey, okay, I agree that maybe you're right. This movie wasn't the best, but this is my opinion as well. So you have a fair point, but I like it the way it is. Or hey, maybe you could do this, or maybe you can do that. I'll look into your suggestions. I like reading you guys' comments. I know that's always really fun for me to do. What else before I forget? Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. I'm looking pretty good for time wise. I am trying to think here. I might need a second to think. I will, like I said, I will do maybe like a collection thing. Maybe we'll do like a room tour, show you guys more of like what I've collected over the years. And I've collected a lot of toys, action figures, merchandise, you name it. I have a lot in store. Not literally in store, but like in store, my storage, my room. Yeah. But but like I said, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you guys like this. And also make sure you share this video if you want, share this over your social media, wherever you may find me, and all this other stuff and whatnot. What else do I forget? Because I'm gonna forget something. I know I will, to be honest, and I'm not trying to drag this out. I'm trying to think before I forget. Am I forgetting anything? No, I did my reviews will be happening still of my suggestions and my requests, because I got a request for Force of Nature or Storm of Nature or something with Mel Gibson I recently was requested to do. I'll review that soon. I will work on some other things in the process. But if you guys leave more suggestions, I'll look more into those, and I still have other requests I'm going to look into as well. So I'm going to read more onto that and do all sorts of things, get back into gaming, bring back my gaming series and my Let's Plays, my walkthroughs, all that stuff. So make sure you look forward to those. And I think that's going to do it for today. And just thank you guys so much for this 1 year of being on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.